Hello, welcome to CISSP preparation brought to you by Eduonics. This is the 2015 syllabus. Earlier in the year, CISSP announced that they were going to be changing the syllabus. I don't believe it's been changed since 2007. They do often cycle the questions. They have a huge database of questions, but this is the first time they've actually changed the CBKs. So this video will cover the 2015 syllabus, which I believe is from April going forwards. So as you can see here, we have the 2014 on the left and 2015 on the right. 14 covered access control, telecoms and network security. Information security governance and risk management is number 3. Number 4 was software development security. 5 was cryptography. 6, security architecture and design. 7, operation security. 8, business continuity and disaster recovery planning. 9, legal regulations, investigations and some compliance in there as well. And 10 was physical, which means environmental security. Now, on the 2015 side of things, as you can see, it's 2 CBKs short. So the changes between these two on the CISSP exam will be starting on, or did start, on the 15th of April 2015. The new exam is a major change from the previous CISSP exam, which was version 2012. The content will be moved and merged into 8 domains of the CBKs, the Common Book of Knowledge, down from the current 10 domains. Even though the number of domains has reduced from 8 to 10, CISSP do say that the content isn't being removed from the exam. Instead, the objectives have been refreshed and reorganised. For example, the 2015 version doesn't include cryptography domain. However, cryptography topics are mentioned in domains 2, 3 and 4. So security and risk management for number 1 covers security risk, compliance law, regulations, as well as some business continuity as well. So asset security covers protecting security assets. Security engineering covers engineering and management of security. Communications and network security cover design and protecting network security. Identity and access management will include controlling access and managing identity. Security assessments and testing will cover designing, performing and analysing security testing. Security operations will cover foundational concepts, investigations, incident management and disaster recovery as well. Software development security, or SDS, underlying, applying and enforcing software security. And that's it. So, I'm sure if you wrote down all the different things that it covers, it would be spread across rather evenly between the 2015 and the 2014. I think it's probably good that they have started to refresh the 2012 exam. Like I said, they did work from a massive database of questions of thousands upon thousands. However, when an exam's been around for that long, you do see some papers online that have been leaked. It is possible that they could cover maybe even 50% of the questions that CISSP claim to not have published yet. So yeah, it's always good to have a good refresh, just to prove the knowledge of the people taking the exam. It's hard lines if you've been studying for the last 6 months on the 2014 syllabus, because of course they've now come along with the 2015 and there's nothing you can do about it. The 2014 exam has actually been discontinued now. So what we can do is we can have a look at some of the frequently asked questions of the CISSP 2015, and we can make some comparisons against the 14, and hopefully it might help you when you plan your exam as well. So this is the CISSP CIB, which is the Candidate Information Bulletin. It's going to list out everything that's changed between the two syllabuses, as well as giving you more information on each of the individual CBKs, the exam itself, preparation, and the day of the exam, that kind of thing. It's freely downloadable from the CISSP website. So let's have a look at some sample exam questions, shall we? So some of them are drag and drop, others are multiple choice questions. Some of them have pictures where you need to give an A, B, C or D answer, or a particular word to finish off a sentence. So which of the following is the most important security consideration when selecting a new computer facility? Which you have local law enforcement response times, adjacent to competitors' facilities, aircraft flight paths, or utility infrastructure. It's going to be utility infrastructure. There's no point in picking something on picking a place to build your business based on any of those other things. Unless, of course, maybe you live in a hotel, so you work in a hotel, then that might be the most prevalent. Which of the following describes a SYN flood attack? Rapid transmission of IRC messages, create a high number of half-open connections, disabling the domain name service, or excessive list linking of users and files. So that's going to be B, it's going to be creating a high number of half-open connections. And which of the following is a limitation of fuzzing as it relates to security software development best practices? Access to the source code is required. Not all discoverable issues are exploitable. Issues must be accessible through an open interface, or is not suitable where code and development is outsourced. So definitely going to be C. Okay, so the actual exam itself. So what to bring to the test centre? You're going to have to bring some proper identification. Primary list of IDs are given on here. They'll probably take almost anything which is classed as an official identification. When I did mine, they do actually take your fingerprints and your photograph as well. Probably just for their own records, of course. I wouldn't think it's going to be going to any government agencies to keep tabs on you, but you never know. Examination format and scoring. The CISSP is 250 multiple choice questions with 4 choices of each. And the other ones here do differ slightly. They are less. I think the CISSP is the biggest one. The SSCP, which I was considering doing before this, was only 125 questions, which is brilliant, to be honest. Each of these exams contain 25 questions which are included for research purposes only. The research questions are not identifiable, therefore answer all questions to the best of your ability. There is no penalty for guessing, so a candidate should not leave any items unanswered. Examination results will be based only on the scored questions on the examination. There are several versions of the examination. It's important that each candidate have an equal opportunity to pass the exam, no matter which version is administered. Subject matter experts, or SMEs, have provided input as to the difficulty level of all questions used in the examination. That information is used to develop examination forms that have comparable difficulty levels. So yeah, you should download this, you should have a look at it, definitely before you book the exam, almost certainly before you take the exam.